Zordrak is not alone in the land of nightmares. He is surrounded, protected, and served by his tough, highly trained and dedicated troops, the Urpneys. This is their commanding officer, Sergeant Blob, introducing his men to the idea of flight simulation.
When I pulls this lever, men, the flight speculator will begin immediately and at once to pretend to be like Urpcore's new vehicle, so as we can get used to travelling in a revolving manner in a small black ball.
What?
He means we're going to be thrown about all over the place on the ground as you practice for being thrown about all over the place up in the air later.
Well, I don't want to do either, thank you.
Move over, lads!
When you see this, sire, you are going to be amazed! Amazed! Amazed and delighted, in fact. Because I have invented, sire, a vehicle which is totally invisible at night, sire. Totally invisible!
You mean it's black, Urpcore?
Oh, sire, you are so perceptive, so observant. It is indeed black, and will therefore be invisible to the patrolling Watts as it speeds silently through the night towards the land of dreams. Blob and his men are at present in the flight simulator, sire, preparing for tonight's flight. This will be only a practice flight, sire, to ensure that the vehicle can get there and back safely. After all, we don't want to go to all the trouble of stealing the Dreamstone, only to have it damaged on the way back because the vehicle has crashed. Do we, sire?
Meanwhile, in the land of dreams, the dream maker is inspecting his garden.
Ah, Daisyapples. My favourite. Would you be so kind as to fetch me one down, Albert? Oh dear. This doesn't look very appetising, does it? Are they all like that, Albert?
You won't get no proper fruit off that. Not no more, you won't. It's dead, is that tree? Dead.
How sad. But can we not buy another tree, Mr. Blossom?
Not around here, you can't. Never have been able to. You got to go ask that Amaryllis. You got to go to that Planet Prunus and ask her.
Go where? And ask who?
Ah, Mr. Blossom was just reminding me about Amaryllis. I had quite forgotten that it was she who gave us the Daisyapple tree.
And if you want another Daisyapple, you got to go and get it off her, you have.
We could get it for you. Where does she live?
Planet Prunus she lives. And that's a very peculiar place, is that? Very, very peculiar.
We'll go there. We like peculiar places.
Well, I must confess that I would love to have another Daisyapple tree in my garden. Perhaps you could go tomorrow? But before you leave, I should like you to purchase a large box of chocolates as a present for Amaryllis. I seem to recall that she is extremely partial to chocolates.
Who exactly is Amaryllis?
She looks after things on Planet Prunus. She supervises rather than rules.
And don't forget them neck things. I wouldn't like to go trespassing on Planet Prunus without a neck thing.
Neck thing?
Neck thing?
Be careful! Be careful! Lower it carefully! Carefully! Oh!
Sarge, there must be loads and loads of people who'd really like to be shot out of a catapult in a round black thing. Couldn't a couple of them go instead?
We could ask for volunteers, Sarge.
It is you what has been doing the training in the flight speculator, Nug. Therefore, it is you what will go in the...
Well, come on! Get in!
All right, Apgore, we is going. There is no need to shout. These men is poised at the peak of their potential through riotous training and does not need to be shouted at.
Be quiet and get in, Blob.
All aboard, lads!
No.
Urpcore has taken so long to launch his new vehicle, dear viewer, that it is just before dawn when the Urpneys arrive unseen in the Watt Forest.
I hope you can stop this thing, Sarge, because we feel like we're going ever so fast.
Of course I can stop it, Frizz. As your commanding officer, I has undergone exclusive training in the technical what-have-yous of this vehicle and shall, in fact, shortly be operating the suitable sequence of requirements.
Why don't you just press this button, Sarge? It says stop on it.
Thank you, Nug. Right, men. Since we cannot be driving the ship in broad daylight, stand up straight when I'm talking to you, Frizz. We shall be resting until it gets dark again, what will be tonight. So, lying down and resting, begin.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you for ages. I've just learnt to loop the loop. Would you like to see me do it?
No, please don't bother. We wouldn't like for you to be injuring yourself at all. On your own, are you?
I'm helping Auntie Wildit by picking mushrooms for her. You have to come out jolly early to do that. I was supposed to be going to see Rufus and Amberley today, but they're going on a really, really important secret mission for the Dreammaker, so I couldn't go.
Secret mission?
It's to do with something very, very special that belongs to the Dreammaker. And they have to go to Planet... Prune or something.
Something special. Must be the Dreamstone, Sarge.
Be quiet, Nug. Well, now, I wonder if...
I think I've got enough now, so I'll just take them back to Auntie Wildit. See you later. Bye.
Note, men, how this unintelligent green thing is completely inattentive of having told us about the Noops secret mission. We shall return to Vilthid immediately.
Do you think she'll like it?
Well, it's the biggest box in the shop, and I'd like it if somebody gave it to me for a present.
Ah, splendid, splendid. Just the sort of thing which Amaryllis will appreciate. Now, you must wear these all the time on Planet Prunus.
Ah, the neck things.
Indeed. It will show everyone that you come as friends.
What happens if you don't wear one?
They will treat you as enemies, of course. Now, come along. Off you go.
Oh, all right then.
And please give Amaryllis my regards and most sincere thanks for the Daisyapple.
We will.
We will.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
What are you doing back now? You're supposed to wait until it's dark. You must have been seen by every Watt in the universe.
We is back early on account of having confidential information for his lordship, if you must know, Urpcore.
Confidential information? What confidential information could you possibly have, Blob?
Personally, I don't think that green thing was telling the truth.
What do you mean?
I reckon you could be right, Fliss. I reckon she could be a spy.
What are you talking about?
I bet there's no such place as Planet Prune.
Planet Prune? Planet Prune?
This green thing told us that Noops was taking the Dreamstone to Planet Prune. But me and Frizz reckon that she's a spy.
Planet
and it's all...
Prune? Planet Prune? Let's see. Let's see.
Nug, you didn't have no permission to go telling Urpcore...
Prunus! That must be it! Prunus! They're taking the Dreamstone to Planet Prunus!
Urpcore!
What are you doing?
Master! Master! I have just made the most wonderful discovery discovery. At this very moment, even as we speak, the Dreamstone is being taken to Planet Prunus, where, Master, I shall arrange for it to be intercepted.
How do you know this, Urpcore?
I have my sources, Master. A wide-ranging, finely tuned intelligence system, Master, ever alert for the slightest...
Well, get on with it!
Right, you lot are going to Prunus.
I hope this rocket's roadworthy, Urpcore. I don't want my men riding in anything what is likely to be disintegrating in mid-air.
If you hadn't come rushing back early, there might have been a better ship ready, so you'll have to go in this one, won't you? Now get on board!
Come along, men!
Disintegrate in mid-air. Now, there's a thought.
This is the Planet Prunus, a very strange place, with lots and lots and lots of interesting and unusual plants.
There's nowhere to land.
It looks completely covered in trees and... Did you see that?
Yes, the tree sort of opened up to let us in.
I'm not sure if I like this.
I expect it's all right. I expect. Now, all we have to do... Oh!
The plants are closing round us.
Our neck things! We haven't got our neck things on.
You saw it.
The plants can talk. This is definitely the most peculiar place we've ever been.
Well, we've somehow got to find Amaryllis.
Down there, it seems.
Look, the plants are closing behind us, Amberley. No! Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Visitors! How nice!
Hello, Auntie Wildit. I picked the mushrooms like you told me.
Thank you, my dear. Now, since you won't be going to see Rufus and Amberley today, I thought perhaps...
Where is it they've gone, Auntie Wildit? Only, I knew it was to do with the prune, and I told them I thought it was a planet prune, but I wasn't absolutely
Told whom spilled it?
Those three ugly ones. You know, the really, really ugly. What's the matter, Auntie Wildit?
From Spildit's description, they must have been Urpneys, so it's possible that if they can see some opportunity for mischief-making, they may follow Rufus and Amberley to Prunus. I don't honestly think it's likely, but I thought you might like me to go and check.
That's extremely kind of you, Wildit. I would be so grateful. I shall prepare a bubble for you to travel in if you would like to pop over and collect it.
See you in a jiffy. Over and out.
Of course he may have a Daisyapple plant. This is the sick bay. Any plant feeling under the weather for whatever reason can stay here as long as it cares to. Now, this is my communications center. Messages are passed from plant to plant until eventually they reach me through here. You see?
That's how you knew we were here.
Exactly. Oh, what's this? Another message. More visitors. Are they with you?
No.
And they have nothing round their necks.
Right, men, regroup!
I don't like this, Sarge. It's horrible. It's all creepy and sort of looming. Couldn't we go home, Sarge?
You is far too imaginative, Frizz. Of course it is not creepy and looming. It is...
We couldn't go now anyway, even if we wanted. Look.
No, it's a magic wood. They're all going to close in and do awful things to us.
Oh, there might be flesh-eating plants. This sort what get you in their iron grip and dissolve you.
Will you two stop talking nonsense and start looking for a path? Ah! You see? A perfectly ordinary path in a perfectly ordinary wood. Follow me!
Sarge, this perfectly ordinary path's closing behind us, Sarge.
I said it was a trap. I said that green thing was a spy. I did. I said, oh! Ah!
Will you two stop? Ah!
I want to go home. I want to go.
Will you stop making that stupid noise, Fizz? We is not going home till we have got the Dreamstone off them two Noops.
But we don't know where they are, Sarge. We could be wandering around here for days, weeks even, years.
They're Urpneys. These new visitors are Urpneys.
But what are they here for?
They appear to think that you are carrying the Dreamstone with you and have come here to steal it.
Well, we haven't got it.
But I can't have them here upsetting my plants. They'll unbalance the equilibrium of the whole planet Prunus. Ah, my chocolates, of course.
All ready for you, Wildit?
Lovely. I don't suppose I'll belong. I'm sure it's all a false alarm.
Auntie Wildit says it'll be very interesting and not dangerous, so she's letting me go with her to see the prune.
How lovely, Spildit.
I wouldn't mind at all if it was dangerous, but she says it's not.
Well, good luck, both of you.
See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I hope these plants are edible.
Why?
Well, if they're not, we're going to starve to death, aren't we?
We must get home as soon as we can, Amberley, or the Dream Maker will be worried.
Noops, men! Approaching Noops! Take cover!
We must get the Dreamstone back as soon as possible, in case someone tries to steal it.
What on earth are you doing, Rufus?
Acting.
That's acting.
Of course it is. I'm trying to...
Charge!
They've got the Dreamstone! Stop!
Prepare for blast-off!
Prepare for blast-off!
They fell for it! They think they've got the Dreamstone!
My acting couldn't have been that bad then, could it?
An excellent performance, you two. Now, why don't we have a little tea and perhaps a chocolate or two before you go?
Go? We can't go. The bubble's blown away.
Hello, Rufus. We've come to save you from the prune.
Well, where is it? Where is it?
Me and my men here, Corps, has required the Dreamstone, and so me and my men will be reprising his lordship of its presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you ride roughshod over my authority, Blob? Give me that Dreamstone at once!
Certainly not, Corps. Go away!
I demand that you give me that Dreamstone! I am in charge of this mission! It is I who
Go
shoots!
away!
You tell him, Sarge.
Yeah. You tell him.
Blob? I demand...
Be silent!
I am proud to present, sire, the Dreamstone.
Isn't that pretty? I think that's really, really pretty.